everyone, welcome back to our channel startuplanes.com. I'm Namrata and I'm taking interviews of the CEOs and founders of several innovative startups in India. In today's interview, I'll be talking to Mr. Naitik Lakhani, the founder and CEO of Moduco, a one-stop solution in the real estate and construction industry. Moduco is an innovative modular construction company manufacturing construction products in factory and assemble on site. The product ranges from small benches to high-rise buildings. You want to know more about this business? Let's get into the video. Hello sir, thank you for joining today. I'm Namrata and I'll be taking your interview. But before the interview begins, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, so myself Naitik Lakhani, I am the founder and CEO of Moduco. Moduco is a modular construction company. So I represent Moduco. We are into real estate development as well in Surat since 15 years, and we have started this modular construction since 8 years.
All right. So tell me something about your startup. Like, how did you come up with the idea of it?
So as I said, we are a real estate developer in Surat, and in 2012 we faced problems with production quality, delivery schedule, wastage of raw material and cost escalation. So we started scouting for new technology that could support to solve the problem without disturbing the expected product for the end user. So during the course, we were not satisfied with the modular construction products and services available in the market. We found that majority of the developers are facing this problem. So we started working to solve this problem, and we actually onboarded structure architects to develop this methodology and a business model. Hence, Moduco was born in 2014.
All right. So was there an existing market gap that you could identify where your product would try to fit in?
So initially we thought that it is a premature market, but then gradually, because of the labor issues and people are tending to get things quicker and one-roof solution. The market is since 2 years the market is very good.
Okay. Now, were there any challenges or difficulties you had faced in particular?
So initially, as I told you, that it is a premature market. So because of the new methodology and construction process, there was less interest showed by the clients in initial stage. But as we use it only for our projects initially, and now because of the price challenges we have actually cracked as compared to the conventional construction methods, we are able to work out in a competitive way with respect to the conventional method. So the acceptance is higher as before compared to the previous market stage.
All right. Now, if you had to explain your business model in simple terms for everybody to understand, how would you do that?
So basically, we manufacture factory-built construction products in factory and assemble them on site. So around 80 to 85% of the production process is done in factory, and remaining installation is done on site. So our technology takes around 30% time as compared to the time taken by a conventional method of construction. We provide one-roof solution for all the services required by the customer with certificate of warranties and guarantees, which is actually you're not getting in the conventional method by the contractors or the developers. All
right. So what are the products you are offering right now?
So our product basically ranges includes from high-rise building to small benches. So we have a wide range. It's not only houses or offices. So our services include design, building, installation. We also offer complete in-house one-roof solution for all interior and exterior construction products, irrespective of minimum order quantity. For instance, if a 200 square feet portable office or a couple of designer benches. So we have wide range of homes, offices, business houses, planters, bathroom pods, swimming pools, statues, murals, etc. So it's like around 8 to 10 variants we have.
Okay. Now, who are your target customers? Is it just a B2B model or it's a B2C as well?
So we started with B2C as we wanted to actually crack the challenge for the acceptance for a B2B client. So we wanted to have a good traction. So we started with end user because as a real estate developer, we actually experimented this thing for 4 years with our own market. And currently our target audience is developers, architects, plot developers, landowners, plot owners, real estate brokers, contractors, and obviously the end users who are actually holding the plots.
Okay. Now, you would agree to this fact that the real estate industry or the construction industry is huge, and there are already big players in the market. So, what makes your company stand out amongst the others, and why should customers go for you?
So, as I told you, currently the psychology of the end user client is actually turned to our RTMI format, that is ready to install products. So, previously, how the conventional or organized segment of the real estate industry work is you book the unit, you take around 2 years or 3 years, and the client has to wait for the possession. I think since 2-3 years they want the ready product, and if a developer offers ready product, he has to invest in the inventory, and because the sale price in India, it's a pricing game in real estate, so we are not getting expected price from the end user. So if developer invest in the inventory, then the ROI is not achieved. So there is a big pain for a developer actually, and this is the need actually for a developer to transform their business model or production processes to deliver the products as early as possible, because clients are not ready to wait. And because we are able to deliver the products in 30% time, obviously we are actually preferred by the clients.
Great. Now, you're providing a particular service or product to the clients, but I want to know from you that what are the products or your services you require to run your business efficiently.
So for us, all the raw materials which are required with the conventional construction industry, like there are about 150 products actually. There are windows, concrete, steel, wooden doors, tiles, plumbing material, paints, lights. So each and everything which is required, which is related to the construction industry, same thing we require. Yes, so there are some other materials which we are using because our methodology is little bit different. So we have a high grade quality of concrete to be required. There are some aggregates which we actually import from other countries. So yes, 90% products are the same which we actually use in the normal conventional construction industry.
Right. Now, when choosing vendors, what are the parameters you judge them before being associated with them?
So what happens is, as in a modular construction, our order pattern is all pre-order format. So it's like we don't manage inventory. So client give us the order and then we start producing it. So there is a there is no particular quantity which we know that okay, this is the quantity which we are going to make every month. So the flexibility in terms of MOQ, the minimum order quantity, shall be flexible from the vendor. So maybe I can order for 1 unit the concrete which is required, or maybe I can order for 100 units as well for the concrete requirement. So the vendor should be flexible enough for supplying the raw material in any number of quantity, whether it is a minimum quantity or it is a maximum quantity.
Okay. Now, talking about the future of the company, what are the goals you have in mind?
So currently we have divided our goals into 2 stages. So stage 1, we are actually looking to associate with 20 franchises across India by end of 2021 for availing our products and services to all the customers, and we can actually explore the clients and reach to the grassroots level of the market. Apart from this, we are also expanding in USA, Canada, Brazil, UAE, Africa, Maldives, Portugal by end of this year. For long-term goal, stage 2, we are coming up with a factory franchisee format wherein we have already established the sales network, and now to reduce the transportation cost or the transportation time and make ease of installation, then we will actually start giving the franchisee for factory as well.
Great, sir. You will also agree to the fact that whenever a startup wants to grow and expand, having a steady source of fund really plays an important role. So, if you could walk me through the funding scenario, like have you taken funds previously, or are you willing to in the near future? How is it working?
So, as per the current scenario, we are bootstrapped, and next 1 year we are not looking for fundraising because we want to actually have a good traction, and we want to make a jump in startup. So, as soon as we actually approach the investors, they should be we should be having a good traction wherein they think that okay, this is the startup and this is the future of real estate. So after creating that level of traction, we will actually go for funding, but after 1 year.
All right. Now, lastly, what are your thoughts on startup lanes?
So see, it's an awesome initiative taken which helps in networking and give exposure to business, breaking geographic boundaries with trusted and verified potential business individual. That is the main thing actually. Otherwise, what happens is there are many other networking, companies or models or groups, communities. But I think what I have come across is there are trusted and verified potential business individuals. So they are not, wasting your time, and your efforts are not wasted.
Thanks. Now, thank you for your kind words, sir. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you for taking out your time and speaking to us on our platform. It was a lovely session.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.